Blackburn Rovers' search for a defender continues. That's right, with the latest name linked coming from Poland. But he ain't Polish. What am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we take a look at the latest name linked with Blackburn Rovers. He is a centre-back and he is a bit of a man mountain. What am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you in a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and you want to subscribe for Blackburn Rovers, transfer rumours, whoa, football, we're going to all here under one rooski. That's right. Who am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you just 1 second, of course. Big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. But this one is coming at you from the BBC. That's right. It was actually broken last week, but been busy behind the scenes. Here he is, and it goes by the name of Steve Kapuadi. That's right, not Capaldi, the singer, but Steve Kapuadi, the Legia Warsaw centre-back. But we do face competition from Wolves and Bundesliga outfit Union Berlin. And maybe Wolves have got bigger fish to fry. Maybe, no, I don't know. He's 27 years of age. He comes from the DR Republic of Congo. Didn't we have a Congo defender one time? I don't think we had DR Congo. It was from the Republic of Congo. But regardless, he could be a massive addition to the club. But who the hell is he? Well, we'll take a look at him in just 1 second. Big shout out, though, to Eddie. Eddie, tell us what's going on behind the scenes here at Blackburn Rovers.
Ewan Eddie here with some news on our brand new scheme we're looking to implement in the 2025-2026 campaign. What is it? Well, it's affordable away day travel. That's right, us at Blackburn Rovers Seas hope to implement this brand new scheme for each and every one of the away days taking place in the upcoming campaign. Right now, we're just in the planning stages and we want to know if you are interested in away day travel for the upcoming season. Now, what I need you to do now is, of course, go to this link on the screen right about now. It's a QR code, or maybe drop down in the old description to follow the URL and fill out your name and, of course, maybe some contact information that we can reach out to you when we are 100% committed. Just a reminder that this is just the planning stage of this service. Nothing is 100% as of yet. But the more numbers and the names that we get down in the next few weeks, then, of course, then we'll have the ability to make this happen for you guys. Again, looking at what's available at the moment, this does look like an affordable option if we can get the support from you guys. And again, it's just a fantastic way for you to support the channel in another way. Back to you, Dirk, in the studio.
Well, there you go, folks. Here, a big shout out once again, Eddie, for his information there about the away day travel. But this is Steve Kapuadi. Let's take a look at him right here, right now. Of course, he is 27 years of age. He is actually born as a Frenchman, but he has played for the DR Congo. 196 centimetres tall. He is left-footed. That's what we're after to play in what appears to be a back three. Maybe Dom Heim in the centre. And then somebody on maybe Hayden Carter on the right-hand side, and then one other on the left-hand side, or maybe switching it to a back two with Carter and Hyam forming a new duo. Regardless, this guy's got 64 rating of defending statures there, tackling's at 49, so it is an A-grade signing. He played 30 times last season in the top flight in Poland, and we do have some members of staff that did play, or not play, sorry, did work in Poland within the last 12 months. I know one of the scouts are on there, one of the analysts are on there, so we've got connections, and hopefully we've got a bit of a chance to make this happen. Goodness gracious me. Yeah, he's got no red cards, pretty squeaky clean sort of background. He's also got 3 goals as well. But let's take a closer look at Steve Kapuadi and take a look at his numbers. This is his heat map. Look at that intensity of that red, and also a bit of a force when it comes to set pieces. Up there, being a right old menace. And as for his goals, 3 goals scored last time. It's a collector's item. 1 with his head, 1 with his left foot, and 1 with his right foot. That's 3 goals scored in 30 matches, and he started 28 of them. He did miss quite a few big chances though, so that's a bit of something. All of the goals coming from inside the box. Let's take a look at his passing stats then. 85% success rate with his passing, 93% success rate with the passing within his own half. Also, what else? There was the clean sheets, 5. And then we go on to the duels here. Aerial duels, 58% won. That's not the best, really. Ground duels, 38%. He picked up 6 yellows to his name. But this is the passage of play. Definitely down the left-hand side. Yeah, hopefully he could be a great addition to the mix. And we'll have a look at his numbers in a second. We have been linked with, this will be the third, I would say, quality centre-back in this transfer window. And right now, we are none the wiser as to who, if any of them, are going to come through. But this guy, again, is the latest name. He can play at left-back as well. Played there the one time. Sweeper as well. Good that they still have Sweeper. Played there 9 times. But his bread and butter is centre-back, playing 115 times, scoring 7 goals in total. And he has played for the Democratic Republic of Congo this year. He just broke into the team. He hopefully going to make that his own. And of course, his record is played a lot of football in Poland, Ligue 2, just the one time. Trechin, I'm not too sure where that is, what country that's in. Is that Poland? But anyway, Whistler Pollock, I think, is Poland. Legia Warsaw, it definitely is Poland. Again, a lot of top-level football here. Played for the Conference League, amongst others. Yes, and the qualifiers for Europe. But definitely got a few games, few reps, few minutes, and all of those. And he would be an A-grade signing. Don't get me wrong. There ain't no slouches. I am putting him under the microscope here up against our current left-footed centre-back, Scotty Wharton, who is on the mend. And again, he is about the same age. Steve Kapuadi, actually a little bit older than Scotty Wharton, but definitely a second option. A little bit taller as well. His contract does expire next season, so that is probably why Legia Warsaw are looking to sell him, and probably why we could maybe get him on a little bit of a cheap. He's got a bit of success, as do Scotty Wharton, but that was probably Northampton days. I think when he was on loan there for promotion. Very similar kind of players in a way. But definitely it would provide options, variety, and of course depth into that position. He's actually played a lot less games though than Scotty Wharton, even though they're similar age. And Scotty Wharton has chipped in with a lot more goals, 23 goals, 3 assists as well, picking up a goal every 869 minutes. Whereas Kapuadi, not so much. But definitely coming off a really good, strong year for him. Definitely in the spotlight, and definitely somebody Rovers should be taking a good long look at. For me, of course it makes sense. If I could rank them, the names, of course, I think that Sagan fella is probably number 1 in my eyes. Kapuadi probably gets into second spot for me in the links with the latest names. And again, how do we fund such a move as this? What is the valuation? I think it was 3 million, something like that. Contract does expire, so maybe there's talk for that. And I guess I'm going to say that we're going to use our resources here, the staff, the personnel. I think Owen, one of the chief guys in the recruitment office there, had time in Poland, and I think maybe even had time at Legia Warsaw. So he's got contacts there, and hopefully can use that knowledge, use that resources to convince Steve Kapuadi to join Blackburn Rovers. And right now, if we can get these signings in, and we've already looked like we made a couple additions anyway so far, definitely Adam Forshaw, and then De Nevre has joined us. A couple of new faces, well, not one new face, one familiar face. But we get some of these other guys in, then who knows, we might start to believe that this squad actually could do something. Because I'm not on the fence. I'm definitely not on the fence. I'm definitely in the Big Val camp here. Get some of these signings in, good ones, and points to prove. And it definitely looks like it is. And I know people don't want to go down there. It is getting creative with these transfers. We're not sticking to the domestic one. Again, then we have to start thinking about the old European allotment slots and all that kind of stuff. Does this guy finish into one of those? Is there some other work permit they have to deal with? So yes, we're playing with fire a little bit. And, we do have a bad record of mucking transfers up. Do we have enough allotments for these kind of guys? Oh, that's something some other people know. The people out there are whiz kids, brain boxes. They kind of know that stuff. Not for me. That's not mine. But hey, Steve Kapuadi is one of a few names linked with Blackburn Rovers in that central defensive spots. Who will it be? Who will get the nod? Will we go there? Or will Danny Bart just say, you know what, I'm sticking around, and then maybe answer our own questions for us? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about Steve Kapuadi. Before we check out, I'm going to throw you back to Eddie to talk about 150 Blackburn Rovers memories. Eddie, what am I talking about?
Hey, with Eddie back once again, but this time I don't want your money. No, I want your name, your voice, your Rovers memories. That's right. We started a social media project over on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, showcasing 150 Blackburn Rovers memories. I've asked fans from around the globe to drop their Rovers memories, but of course I need more of them. That's right. 150 is a big number, and we need some more, and that's where you come in. That's right. Whether it's the best player, best goal, best shirt, best moment in regards to Blackburn Rovers, I want to hear about it. So if you want to do that, that. Again, follow that link. There is also one down in the description, and drop it in there. Of course, that memory will be featured over on Twitter on a day of its own, and then of course together in a master video when we drop it on November the 5th to celebrate Blackburn Rovers' 150th anniversary. So please do me a favour and drop your Rovers memory. But anyway, once again, back to Dirk to wrap up the show.
Respect for you, Eddie. Appreciate that. Of course, now let's take close it out here with Steve Kapuadi. It's one of a few names. I'm excited that the possibility that it could happen, but I just don't know where we're going to get the money from. There's a lot of names being chucked around, a lot of press talk, a lot of journalists, a lot of agents getting their noses in there, and this feels like it could be another one of those. Hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully we can get some of these guys in quick time to get on board with the plan that is Big Val. But until then, guys, subscribe, smash like. We'll see you soon when we return, but until then, I'm done.